Hey, you. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. Are you looking for the best way to promote your podcast? It's easy. Just advertise your podcast to your ideal target audience. That's right, listeners of similar podcasts. Podbean has the best and most cost-effective options for you. Just go to the website sponsorship.podbean.com/STR. That's right, your friends here at Scout Team Radio are hooking you up. Go to sponsorship.podbean.com/STR and you will get the best deals to get your podcast rolling. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy Scout Team Radio.
Yeah.
You want to like them, but you can't.
Are you listening?
What?
Are you listening?
Did you bring me on this show to insult me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all don't want it with us, man. We straight gangsters over here,
Straight
man.
gangsters. Yeah, welcome back. You are listening to Scout Team Radio. We bring it to you hot and live each and every morning. I am one of your gracious hosts. They call me Loudbeard.
You are the most egotistical, self-deluded person I have ever met.
And honestly, all of that is absolutely true. And the man on the other microphone, he is a great patriot. He loves wearing American flag tighty whities.
Yeah, it's your boy, Chris American, coming to you on this Friday, December, March, February, October, March the 23rd. It is, once again, Michael Jordan Day, the greatest man to ever don the number 23.
Wait. What's today's date?
Isn't it March 23rd?
You sure?
Or is it the 22nd? No, it's the 22nd. Number 22. Damn it. I could have sworn it was the 23rd. I could have sworn it.
We're not going to be here tomorrow because it is Saturday. Today is Friday, so you're looking forward to it. Yep.
Loudbeard, you know what it is? I'm just depressed. I'm down and out, man.
Yeah, it's that Chumbawamba song. It's depressing.
Do you know what it is?
Tub thumping.
No, it's not that.
What is it?
Yeah, I can't believe you're laughing in a very sensitive time for me right now. MySpace deleted all of my band's music off of the website, and I didn't have any backups. I didn't want to pay an extra $1 to Apple to expand my cloud, so I just saved all of my GarageBand's music. We were gonna make it big, man. Precursor of destruction was going to make it big, and MySpace deleted my effing music, man.
Oh, man, that is depressing. And you know what? It isn't a laughing matter here. I need to be supportive, right? Because that wasn't very nice of me laughing at you, because that's a big deal. You've precursor to destruction. That was going to be the next big thing.
It was. It really was, and it's so hard. Did you see that story, though?
No, I didn't.
I didn't even know MySpace still existed, but apparently they do, and they were trying to, I guess, transfer servers, like all of their information, and they, quote-unquote, accidentally deleted a lot of stuff off of there. And I guess a lot of, coming up bands, that's a place where that's what MySpace is now, is for you to put your music on there, like a little free Spotify, I guess. I don't know. Isn't Spotify free?
Yeah, Spotify's free. That's what MySpace was originally meant for. It was supposed to be bands getting together. They would have their MySpace where they would put a band page, and then it turned into kind of a Facebook social site. So
no, that's not
true.
It was
meant for bands.
Dude, they lost all my music. They lost all my music, man. Pissed me off.
You too?
Wait a second,
bro.
Wait, whoa. Why are you here?
Hey, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I'm only here so I don't get fined. Good morning, fine gentlemen, on this Friday morning. What's going on?
You lost your MySpace music too?
Bro, it pisses me off, man. I had some beautiful hits. My name was DJ Baker Cake. I had hits like Bottled Water. I had one.
I loved Bottled
DJ
Water.
Baker
That's
Cake,
the
not
catchy
Cookie.
beat, man.
Dude, Bottled Water was like my number one hit, man. Like,
How did it go?
I remember that.
It went, bottled water, bottled water.
That is straight fire.
Drip, drip, skirt, 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 drip, 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 skirt, 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 bottled water. Oh, it was awesome, man.
Drip, drip, drip.
I think it was great, bro.
Oh, that's a hell of a jam.
Dude, I could have made millions if MySpace didn't lose my music, man. Seriously.
Precursor of destruction was right there with you, man.
You know what, man? I logged on like last month. No lie. I did log on last month.
Yeah?
For
How was it?
MySpace. And I remember my password.
You did or you didn't?
I do. That's the same
okay.
password that I've been using for years. I think I need to change that, by the way.
Yeah.
But,
guys' nuts
yeah.
drive me nuts? Or guys' butts drive me nuts? Exclamation point at sign 2.
No, that's not my password at all. But it sounds like it's one that you would use. I'm proud of you.
Is it kind of like, was going to
you are.
MySpace kind of like going to like, you ever been on a road trip and you got to take one of those side roads because there's lots of traffic and you just go to one of those towns that was built in the 1960s, it's run down, it's abandoned, there's like 300 people that live there. Is that what MySpace is like now?
Dude, it actually wasn't that bad, man. Like the controls and everything were a little clunky. Like it was hard to navigate the site, but I guess that's just because you haven't been on it in a while. They tried to do some stuff like Facebook and Instagram on it, I guess, but it's still MySpace. But now you got to pay for it, I think, now too. Like
whoa, you got to pay for. They should be paying me to be on MySpace.
Like I saw the email, like once I logged in. Like it gave me this message like, hey, welcome back to MySpace and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where's my money?
Your subscription.
We haven't seen you in 15 years.
Yeah. Like, why would I pay MySpace, bro? Like, I heard Facebook was for old people, so that's why I logged into MySpace. Like, if Facebook is for old people, that means people are going back to MySpace, but not if people are paying for it, right? So, yeah, I don't think it's almost dead anyway. It should be dead. Like, let it go away. Who uses
I think
MySpace?
it is dead. Just because it's barely breathing doesn't mean it's going to come back to life. I think it's dead. It's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you can take-
when you hear the story that people lost their music, you're like, why were you storing music over there, bro?
You can name me
Who was
any.
listening to it on MySpace?
You can name me any signing of an athlete that is terrible, and it still won't be as bad as when Yahoo bought MySpace from Tom.
Yeah,
Because as soon as they bought that thing, it crashed.
yeah.
That Tom, he's a
Well,
smart man.
Well,
Jump off a
Facebook
sinking
goes
ship.
around too, so Facebook just took over too. I mean, Facebook just got
Yeah,
easier. Remember,
that's what
MySpace
I
used to
mean.
have those customized pages that you go to, and it'd be like look like the Matrix and stuff going through it, and you're like, what is that? And you'll get tripped out from it. And I guess people just got tired of all that, man, keeping up with the customizations and everything. So let it ride.
Well, that's what I mean.
There's
Tom
an
saw the
app.
writing on the wall, and he's like, "Hey, Yahoo, I got
Oh,
$1
he
billion
cashed out. Oh, he's-
I got you. Wasn't it like $1 billion? I'll have to find out how much that was.
It was close. It was close.
You know where I think MySpace went wrong is I felt like there was like something that you could download where you could see who looked at your page, and so then all of a sudden you would know who looked at
yeah.
you. And the
Yeah,
reason
that's
people
right.
love Facebook is because Facebook stalking is one of the most popular things to do. And as soon as they
Not
started, you
really.
became like a MySpace stalker. People would find you out and then call you out on it. You're like, whoa. I can go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Facebook and stalk whoever I want, and nobody will ever know. That, to me, was the downfall of MySpace.
That was getting very popular back in the day. I remember that app specifically because it was like it was meant to be a business tool, like you know who's looking at your page so you can interact with them. But yeah, people were definitely taken to the next level. Like, why are you looking at my page? Oh, such and such looked at my page 30 times today, and it's like, God dang it, man, that's just wrong. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, they're gone now. I mean, they should be gone. Like, this is probably the end of them, right? They
They're
lost
gone.
that music.
They're
Yeah,
out of
they're probably
our
done.
lives forever.
Yeah, they're probably finished. So, it
Though
is what
I
it is.
still do think I have a page. I never like deleted mine. It's got pictures from me in 2001, or 2005 maybe. I don't know, whatever that time frame was when MySpace 2003. When were they popular? When did it fall off the cliff? 3, 2, 3, 03, 04? Does that sound
I thought
right?
it was
05?
No, I thought it was like 06,
So-
07.
So,
06,
so,
07?
Let me
can't
find
even
out
remember, man.
when Yahoo
so
bought
I
it.
was really late to the social media thing, I think I had MySpace like in 2008.
Yeah. You after
I
Tom
had
sold it, you
MySpace.
jumped on.
I created a MySpace and a Facebook page late one night because my son couldn't sleep, and I was like, I can't, I don't have anything to do, and I saw my wife who was on Facebook, so I created a Facebook and I created a MySpace at the same time. And it was like 2008.
Hey.
My son was born
Don't
in
blame this
2006.
on your son. Don't blame this
No,
on your son.
it was true.
This isn't
My
his
son was
fault.
born in 2006. He was sick. I think he was 2 years old. He was sick, and that's when I created my MySpace and Facebook page.
So according to
2008,
The legend was born.
according to the wise Wikipedia, it was the largest networking website from 2005 to 2009. Google didn't surpass it until April 2008 was overtaken by Facebook by a number of unique worldwide visitors. And News Corporation is what bought MySpace, and I thought it was Yahoo, or maybe News Corporation is like
News Corp is owned. I think News Corp owns Yahoo and all that stuff. So
Okay,
I mean,
I
there's only
gotcha.
like 5 big, telecommunications company in the world. To be honest with you, they own somebody. Somebody owns them, But I think they own.
Oh,
Yahoo, so.
wow. You want to talk about
What's
a
up?
terrible investment. 2005, News Corp bought it for $580 million.
Yep.
And then they had to sell it to Specific Media Group and none other than Justin Timberlake for $35 million.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't
Yeah,
at
I
all.
remember Justin
That's how much MySpace was off my radar by 2011.
No. This was huge news because Justin Timberlake was supposed to like rebrand it and supposed to be like the poster, the face of MySpace, like kind of like the way streaming music is for like Jay-Z, how he has it on Tidal. That's how MySpace was supposed to be for Justin Timberlake. He was one of the first ones to actually buy into the social media and try to get funds from it. All his music was exclusive on MySpace. Like you couldn't get his music anywhere besides MySpace, and I think that CD flopped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did, and they didn't say how much they sold it for, but it was sold again in 2016 to Time Incorporated, Time Inc. But it doesn't say how much they purchased
Time
it for.
Warner.
Oh, no, wait, it was bought again. Holy cow. MySpace has been passed around like a blunt. Meredith Corporation bought it last year, 2018. That is the last time, but they didn't say how much they bought it for.
They probably bought it. You know what? They still bought it for millions and millions of dollars. It wasn't $1 billion like I think Tom got.
No, I mean,
but
if it was $35 million in 2011, I didn't see it getting any better to where it would be worth anything
it
more than
didn't
that.
get better, but people want to be a part of that, man. So I think the group that actually started Instagram wanted to buy MySpace, and MySpace turned them down. That's why Instagram is the way it is right now. Instagram put an aggressive marketing campaign against Facebook, Twitter, and now they're one of the tops because everybody turned them down. Why are we talking about financial news like we're stockbrokers or something?
Oh, we
This is
are.
a sports show.
We are.
And the $500 million investment that ended up being $30 million, it sounds bad, but there's been some other bad ones. Like Yahoo, I think itself was sold and devalued by billions of dollars. I saw that Yahoo bought, I don't know if you guys remember this, it was called GeoCities. It was like
I remember
GeoCities.
GeoCities. It was a mapping platform. Yeah.
Yep. So it was Yahoo bought that in the late 1999 for $4 billion. And then by 2009, they basically just turned it off because it was worth nothing. So in 10 years, you lost $4 billion investment. That's why Yahoo sucks right now. But anyway.
But you say they lost money, but Yahoo, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can watch NFL, college sports, all on the Yahoo app right now, too. They have agreements with just about everybody you can imagine out there. So as much as we want to egg on Yahoo, it's still one of the biggest telecommunications company out there. It is. I don't know why.
It's just not recognized for being that search website that we knew it for.
No,
but
Google is going to be that
the
forever.
Speed of news travels so fast. Right now on Twitter, @Scout Team Radio, we have news passing through the world very quickly. Right now, the quote, "MySpace has been passed around like a blunt" by Chris Scout Team.
Yeah.
It's going viral. It is going viral. It's everywhere.
It's true, though. It really has been. Hey, you want a puff? Take a puff of MySpace.
Oh,
All right,
man.
since Max Scout Team's here, I kind of want to play the birthday game.
Do
Or
it,
our
Max
Birthday
Scout
game?
Team.
There's a birthday game?
Yeah. So where let's do a celebrity who's having a birthday, and then you guys tell me who's older, and we'll go closest to the pen.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we'll
Let's
start
roll.
off with Loudbeard,
Yes.
William Shatner.
He's going to be 73.
All right, Max Scout Team.
I think William Shatner's. Oh man, I think he's 69. He's right there. He's
Wow.
not 70 yet.
You guys are way low. He's 88.
Yes,
What?
closest to the pin.
William Shatner's 88.
Yeah, man.
Holy crap!
I felt I
Would've
was high
known
at
that, bro.
73. I actually was thinking
I
late
thought I was high at
60s.
69.
They're
Yeah.
always
you-
older than you think they are.
Yeah, so you got to think, when was Star Trek popular? In the 60s, 65, 66 range?
Yeah, but I guess.
So that was
like
53
20-something.
years ago. So I guess I would put him at 35. That does seem a little old.
Wow. Hey, congratulations, William Shatner, 88, man. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
All right. And the
Bob-
bigger accomplishment is that I won that round. So keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
That round.
Max Scout Team, you can go first. We'll go back and forth. Keegan Michael Key.
Keegan Michael Key.
Keegan Michael Key.
Who's that?
Key and Peele?
Ah, which one is that? The light skinned guy?
I don't know. I'd have to look
Okay.
it up. I think he's
yeah,
the
he
taller
is.
bald guy.
Jordan Peele's the dark skinned one that does the
Jordan
scary
Peele's the
movies.
guy that makes scary movies now.
Yes. He is
I'm going
the-
to say
the-
he's 40. I'm going to say he's 43.
Are you 40 or 43? What'd you say?
43.
43? All right. Ooh, that's a close one. I'll go 41.
Oh,
Jack
give it
Rabbit.
to you. Guys are going low. 48.
Ah.
Damn, wow. He looks
He
good
looks
to be
good.
48.
He looks
Black
good
Panther.
for 48.
He's
They're-
been around
they're
for a
always
while
on-
too. People think he's new to the scene, but he was on Mad TV back in the 90s.
Yes, he was. He was funny back in the day. I liked him.
I think he's funny now. I listened to an
I haven't
interview he
watched
did
a
on
lot of
Eisen.
Key and
He's
Peele,
hilarious.
I
Even
haven't
just
watched a
like
lot of
outside of Key and Peele, like he's just a funny guy. All
He
right,
was on that show Friends from College on Netflix. It was pretty good.
yeah.
I like Friends from College.
All right, we got Bob Costas up next for you, Loudbeard. It's 1-1.
Ooh.
And
Bob Costas.
you know what? This sounds crazy, but I got to go 63.
All right,
For Bob
Max.
Costas?
Max Scout
Yeah.
Team.
I'm going to go older. I'm going to go 73. I'm going to say 73.
You guys went 10 years apart. It's right down the middle, 67.
Oh, man.
So no, Loudbeard wins it though,
Right?
because you're
right?
4
Yeah.
away.
4
Yeah,
away.
he would
That's
win.
right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jack
guess what?
Rabbit.
All right, it's
That's
2 to
That's right.
1.
Loudbeard killing it.
It's 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Max Scout Team. If
Go
you
ahead.
get this one, you tied. It's good because this is right up your alley. This person, you know all of her movies because you're the male aficionado, Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon's not older than us. I think she has to be like 37.
That is older than us.
I'm just saying, I'm 36.
I'm going
Who's
40,
on the soundboard this
42.
morning? 42 for Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
One of you missed it by 1 year.
Oh.
Do you have a drum roll?
Yeah.
That's as close as we'll get.
Sure, bro.
All right, ready? Drum roll,
Yeah.
please.
Go ahead.
Drum roll, please.
No,
No. Give me the sound effect.
Yeah, it's
43.
horrible.
Yes.
Dang.
Yes. They
God
call me
dang it.
Big Money over here. That's right.
It's
I
because
told
he
you
just
that
reads
you were
a lot
low.
of Vogue magazine and everything. That's all.
Well, that's why I thought you would have it.
No, why would I? I don't read Vogue magazine, bro.
Hey,
I don't want to hear your excuses.
No, it's
Hey,
more like
hey,
teen.
hey.
It's more like Teen Cosmo, right?
No, not even that. Hey, hey. Real quick. The soundboard. There's a quote that Loudbeard used. Oh, it's actually part of Loudbeard's intro. I know where you got that from. It's just not on my mind right now. I heard it the other day when I was passing through a TV shop, and I was like, "Wow, that quote sounds familiar," and it hit me like that's Loudbeard's intro. I know where you got that from.
To when you remember it, write it down because I have no idea where it's from. I got it from the internet, and I don't even know what it was from. It's just a
Bro.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, it's right on top of my head. Like I asked the guy what movie that was and everything. It was from a movie, and
I think it's Pretty Woman.
All right, no. I'll figure it out. Keep going. It's Friday, so we're kind of scatterbrained. We haven't talked about sports at all.
Well,
we're talking about
we
sports
haven't.
at 6:20.
I will say one thing. We talked about Keegle, Mike and Key, and Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele is having a movie coming out today. It's called Us. And
Looks good.
It's expected to bump Captain Marvel out of first place.
Well,
I
Marvel's
heard
been
Captain
out a couple
Marvel's not
weeks.
that great, right?
It depends on if you ask me or if you ask Loudbeard.
I liked it. I thought it was great.
I thought it was okay.
There you go.
Really?
That's movie talk. Hey, the movie Us, it's coming out with a really good Rotten Tomatoes reviews. 98% I saw last time I checked. I'm excited for it because Get Out, to me, was amazing. And if it just
still
lives
Get Out
up
was
to a
pretty
little
good.
bit of that hype, it's going to be worth it. If it's even close to what Get Out was, it's worth it because I love the style of movie that he does. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to catch it when I can.
Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a pretty good movie. I've seen the trailers for it. I'm excited about it. This is one I might go to the theaters. I don't go to the theaters and watch a lot of things, because I'm a pirate. But I might go to the theater and watch this one.
All right, so
Absolutely.
there's not really much going on in sports yesterday, right? Like there weren't that many games being played.
Oh, no, there wasn't
there were
anything.
some good games though.
I mean, Bracket Guy was all over Twitter, though. I'll be
He
honest.
was. Mr.
Oh,
I'm
man.
undefeated, or my bracket's busted.
Yeah, Bracket Guy. Where you at, Bracket Guy? They're all over the place. Bracket Guy is everywhere. And you know what? Whatever. I just ignore it. Move on. So some
Your
of the good
Florida
games
State
yesterday.
Seminoles. Florida State
Seminoles.
versus the Catamounts.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was a good game.
That's the one I wanted to watch, but I didn't watch. I watched
yeah.
the other one in the grocery store. What was it, Murray State?
Oh,
Murray State was one of the best games. Not that it was a close
Yeah, I
game,
watched-
but a number 12 beating a 5. It was good. And the guy, John Morant, he is unbelievable. And I said his last name wrong.
Your Honor, it was unbelievable.
It was.
Your Honor, it was unbelievable. You understand?
So how's your guys' brackets then? Like, how many brackets do you have for one? Are you one that have like 20 brackets and stuff like that?
No, I only have two.
First of all, we both only have
All
two because if you have listened to the show, which we know you haven't, you've disappeared. You're a ghost and you disappear. We have two brackets. One of
ghost.
them is on Minuteman tickets. We went on there and we supported the Craft Brewed Sports Show. So there is a Loudbeard bracket on there, and I'm assuming there's a Chris America bracket because he was talking about it yesterday. And then also on our mother station here, 12-ounce Sports Radio, there was a bracket challenge, and so we entered into that one. So far, doing okay. Not great, but okay. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I've only had 2 games not go my way in my 3 brackets.
Bracket.
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I have 3 games that went down. In my Minuteman bracket, that's the Craft Brewed Sports. I got to pull up my other one, but Syracuse, Marquette, and Nevada are all the ones I got wrong yesterday.
Yeah, I got Nevada wrong too.
And Murray
got
State,
Nevada.
that's the one right there. You gotta feel the love. Number 12, Murray State with the big upset.
I had Louisville beating Minnesota. Louisville lost.
Nah, in this bracket, I had Minnesota win, and then my other bracket had Louisville win. I couldn't make a decision, so I was like, you know what? I'll fill out one bracket where they win and one bracket where they lose.
Yeah, I had Louisville beating Minnesota, and I lost on that one. But I got Michigan State riding all the way, so hopefully that one pans out for me. Who you got winning it all, though? Like, who's your team?
For real?
I know you're a Gator, but
No, but I'm
Who
like
you
a pick
got?
'em.
You're
I
not
mean, they
gonna
were
pick
19 and 15. I couldn't even believe they were in.
them? I hear you. So who you got? You got Duke, right?
No, I just can't. I've been down on anytime anybody's like super high where it's like this team is going to guarantee to win. I get down on them, man. It's really hard to have that happen. So I don't know
got
who
the
they're going to lose
same
to,
thing.
but I don't know who they're going to
Dude.
lose to, but they're going to fall somewhere. They always do. Well, not always.
tell
Obviously,
you.
they've won the title.
I got Michigan winning. I got Michigan taking it.
Michigan or Michigan
State?
It's an
Michigan.
important.
Big Blue.
Like,
Oh,
do
wow.
you really?
Yeah, I took Michigan, man. I like the way they play ball, man. They're tough. They're a tough
Yeah.
team. They're smart.
They just go. They're just
They
straight
Kiss of
together.
death right there, Chris America. You love
Yeah.
Michigan also. You're screwed. As soon as Mac picked them, you were done.
That is true. One of us is going to be the kiss of death. Pretty sure it's going to be Kyle.
Yeah.
It's always Kyle.
Well, I'm going
It's always
Michigan
you,
State,
Loud Beard.
so that's not good for them. Now, all the way
Yeah,
though, I
it's
got
not good
Duke.
for them at all.
They're just too good not to pick them. So I picked Duke as my number one overall. But I do think that there's some teams that are going to make some noise out there. I think Houston is a very, very good team. After watching Murray State, they're probably going to be maybe that Cinderella almost story, and that's because of their superstar Ja killing it over there for Murray State. I'm not super confident in UCF because they do play Duke in the second round if they can beat Virginia Commonwealth in the first round. But at least UCF, Florida, and Florida State are all in it, and we all got past day one. That's because
You
UCF
got
didn't
past
play.
day one?
But Florida,
UCF
Florida State, and UCF all survived day one. So
Yeah,
I
they-
can live with that.
They're,
I'm good.
they're
We're
all
still,
still
in
in the tournament.
it.
You're all
all
still
three of our teams are still in the tournament. So I can live with that, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right,
man.
so far has March Madness lived up to the hype? I think it has because I think there's been more close games than blowouts.
There has
Like
been.
I've read-
Auburn got challenged. Florida State got challenged. I got to look at some of the other scores, but those are the two that stuck out to me. Louisville fell to Minnesota. So it's not like there's these teams like running away with it.
Though I do have to say, and this is from all my talk yesterday, today I have to.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I got to eat it because I said my FDU would compete with Gonzaga, and it looked like a Pee Wee basketball team going up against the 1996 Chicago Bulls. So
Yeah.
Gonzaga
Yeah, that was a bad
basically railroaded the entire FDU team. And my guy Edge, who I was very high on, he had a horrible game. And Jenkins wasn't able to do a whole lot. Gonzaga, I mean, this was an impressive win, but I mean, the competition wasn't super high. But I was disappointed FDU didn't come out swinging.
Why would you be disappointed that FDU didn't come out swinging? You had them going past the first round in your bracket?
No, I didn't. But I talked very
okay.
highly of them yesterday, and I said it would be a competitive game and that Gonzaga would win, but FDU would give them a run for their money. And I was so wrong. I could not even have been more wrong. I watched that Florida-Nevada game yesterday, too. That was actually a pretty good game to watch. Florida had a good lead for most of the game.
Yep.
Then
And then they
Nevada towards the end
Yeah.
started coming back on them, and it got really close. But then Florida kind of finished them off towards the end. So again, that's the madness part, right? We don't know what's going to happen. You see a big lead in the first half, towards the beginning of the game. Then in the second half of the game, it's like the tale of two games. You never know what's going to happen. So you have to watch all the way to the end because these teams, they get hot at the right time. You get one player hitting shots, and all of a sudden, a comeback can happen. So Nevada almost comes back, but Florida does end up putting the kibosh to the comeback Nevada was trying to do.
And
Yeah,
then
the only reason that I would say games are kind of done, if we're at the 2-minute mark and the team is down by 20, and even then I say it's 2 minutes, just watch it. Anything can happen because anything does happen in March Madness. So
Well, I mean,
that's
for
what I
the
like, man. Those
extreme,
last 2-minute push.
that FDU Gonzaga game, that was over after minute 2 of the first half. That game was over after.
Yeah.
Well,
There was a 10-point lead at minute 2.
you get
By minute
those.
4, there was a 20-point lead. By halftime, it was 53-17. I turned it off after that. I was done. Yeah, that wasn't worth it.
Once you get to that point, yeah. But sometimes, man, when you get those two good teams and you're like, man, this team has been down the whole game, and it's 2 minutes left, and all of a sudden, like you said, they start hitting shots. Things get interesting, man. That's why I like college basketball, man. That's why I like this tournament. Anything can happen. I love it. So
we got
a lot of basketball this weekend too, right?
One of the quiet stories yesterday, or at least I felt it was quiet. Some people made some mentions of it, but I think it should be made a bigger deal. Did you see who beat Louisville?
Yeah, I just said it because I had Louisville.
Minnesota.
Yeah, do you guys know who the head
Minnesota.
coach of Minnesota is?
Minnesota. No, I don't know. Who's the head coach of Minnesota?
The head coach of Minnesota is one mafioso, Richard Pitino.
Oh, that's right.
Rick
That's
Pitino's
right.
son.
Oh crap!
Wow.
Came in and
He's
took
a made
out.
man.
Yeah. And that's some mafia stuff right there. Like, you took out my dad, so now I'm coming to take out you.
Yeah, wow, that's a good backstory.
You want to talk
I
about,
didn't know
like,
that.
poetic justice right there, man. You lose to the guy you fired. You lose to his kid.
Well, let's just be honest. He wasn't a good guy in the story.
No. He wasn't.
Like, okay,
He wasn't.
Louisville gets scrapped, but at the same time, it wasn't like it was
most
some
mafia
meaningful
people
thing in the universe.
No. I didn't say that. Mafia guys aren't nice guys. But you know what? You don't mess with them, man.
But this isn't like retribution, though, right? I mean, is it?
I think there's a little bit. I think there's a little bit with the Patinos where they're like they smiled and nodded. It was a little bit different than if they would have beaten Murray State or somebody else.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, it made the kid happy. But make no mistake, his daddy was a scumbag, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't believe that.
I don't know, man. Like, even if my dad was fired and then all this evidence came out against him, I would be like, yeah, you still my dad, but damn, you messed up, Dad.
No, you would have made up excuses. That's what we do. We make up excuses for it. Like, hey, man, that's just how you do it. You would say something like, hey, everybody's doing it.
We know that's how it's done, but I wouldn't make excuses for it. I'd just be like, Dad, you got caught. Now I know how to do it better. I don't know. I'm just saying, right? Like,
yeah.
You don't think his son adopted some of his principles?
Of course. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm doing like the whole mafia connection, because if your dad murders people for hire, you kind of excuse it. That's the way life is, and then you adopt it.
That's not necessarily true. Pablo Escobar kids don't excuse murder. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not publicly, but we are 2 minutes beyond our break point, Loudbeard, and you went quiet, so hit us into the break.
Why did he go quiet? Chump.
Hey, Kawhi, what are you laughing at, man? This isn't funny. Fantasy sports reimagined. FanDuel, that's what I'm talking about. It is more than just fantasy sports. It's the best way to watch the games, win real cash, and bring the action right to your living room. Just choose a contest, make your picks, watch, and win. And if you go to FanDuel.com/STR today, you can get a $5 deposit bonus. Once again, that's FanDuel.com/STR. Come on, man. This is not a laughing matter.
When I'm working hard, I build up a thirst for sports. That's when I grab a cold 12-ounce sports radio. Ah, 12-ounce sports radio. Quench your sports thirst.
If you've been listening to Scout Team Radio for a long time, you know that myself, Loudbeard, has placed a bet or two in his day. That's right, I've lost the beard bet, I lost the romper bet, but one place I don't like losing is when I bet money, and I can easily do that at MyBookie. That's right, you can go to mybookie.ag, use promo code 12OZSports, and get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000. Hey, guess what? That is a lot of money. Do it.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Patriot, Chris America, and I want you to listen every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., and on replays from 11 a.m. to noon of Scout Team Sports. Listen, George Washington did not cross over the ocean blue in 1492 to defeat the Nazis, so you can listen to the same tired national clickbait sports stories. So once again, tune in to us every single morning, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., and then we replay from 11 to noon. I will see you there, and God bless America.
Good morning, and thank you all for listening in. Welcome back again. We are Scout Team Radio. He's Chris America. He's the man with the golden mic, and I am Loud Beer. We are bringing it to you hot and live like we do each and every morning. We come live on 12 Ounce Sports Radio. We drop our podcast. The podcast is available on our partner podcast network, Barn Burner. You can check them out at barnburner.ca. We also drop that podcast. It's available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or our website, scoutteamradio.com. Also, get social with us. We like to get social. Like Mike Berlin put on the Twitter machine this morning, MySpace has been passed around like a blunt. Quote from Chris Scout Team, which is our own Chris America. Hit us up at Scout Team Radio on Twitter. We like to get social. Oh, man with the golden mic, I'm glad to have you back. And since you're back, I just want to say real quick, I want to just throw out a hashtag Oprah Solid right now. I got to do it.
What you got?
We're going old school. My hashtag Oprah Solid for this show is Fletcher McGee. This guy breaks the all-time three-point record in college basketball with 505 made three-pointers. This guy is out of Wooford, and he's killing it out here. So I just want to give my hashtag Oprah Solid to Fletcher McGee.
That is Oprah Solid. Say Wooford again. Say it again.
Wooford. Woof. Woof.
I think it's Wofford.
I'm saying Wooford.
What's their mascot?
It's a dog.
Is it a dog? I feel like it's a dog.
I have no idea.
Wooford.
Are you going to say Wofford? I mean, I feel like that's... it doesn't have as much pizzazz as when I say it.
It's pizzazz enough. Wooford.
All right. Well, guys,
Kawhi.
moving forward.
Let's do a draft.
You want to do the
Doing
draft?
the draft.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Max Scout Team doesn't even know what we're doing. So
all right. So you
get ready to
pull
do.
your
We're gonna
Google
play it, baby.
Max
Let's
Scout
go.
Team.
We're gonna do the top fashion athletes based on fashion.
But not just
That's
athletes.
horrible.
Male
That's
athletes.
horrible.
Well,
We're
first of
gonna
all,
do
this
male
is the
athletes?
topic.
Bro.
Male athletes. This is
Yeah.
So
we have a special guest on the show today. It is the male aficionado. He's the number one fashionista in all of the fashion world. He loves banana hammocks, and this is your topic. We picked it specifically for you.
none of that is true. But
Wait a second.
Like,
What do you mean none of
how
that
are we
is
doing
true? I'm going to play
how
your
are we
intro.
doing- Listen, loud dude. Listen. How are we doing this like clothing draft? Is it like the best dress or the worst dress? Like, which one is it?
It's most fashionable. You pick. If you think
Most
worst dress
fashionable.
means most fashionable, if you want to be ironic
That's
and say someone
usually what it
dresses
means.
bad,
That's usually what it means, right? Like,
No,
who wears
I mean,
a duck
it's-
around their neck, right? That's,
Who wears
that's
a duck around their
fashionable,
neck?
but I don't know. I'm just pulling things out there. Like Lady Gaga did it. I'm just saying, like, is that fashionable? Some people would think it's fashionable, but would you wear it?
it's up to you. That's why you draft, and then we let the people decide.
Well, Lady Gaga isn't an athlete, but still, like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Is it good dressing or
fashion,
bad dressing?
I mean, that's all up to the opinion of those who are voting, right?
Okay. All right, athletes.
I mean,
Okay.
this is your other theme song, so you should know better than anybody.
3, 4.
It's never been my
I know what boys like. I know what guys want.
It's never been
I
my
know
thing.
what boys like. I got
That's your theme song, right?
It's never been my theme song ever. So
Not yours. So yeah,
it's never been my theme song ever.
So what was the results last week? Did I lose, or I think was Mac
I
in
won.
last place?
Loudbeard cheated. Loudbeard
What?
cheated. Somebody
What do you
had
mean I cheated?
Somebody has some burner accounts, man.
Since
That's
you
all I'm
won,
saying.
Loudbeard, we'll let you go first.
All right,
let's go.
I can do that. All right, so with the first
or
pick.
do you want the third pick? Since we're doing snake draft, I'll let you choose.
I'll do third pick. Let's say Anthony start us out. Can we have Anthony start us out? I feel or
Oh, you
Really?
throw me in the middle. All right, that's fine.
I'm gonna put you in the middle, Malcolm in the middle. Okay, Anthony, because I feel like he's our special guest today, and he's the male aficionado, so this is his category. I think we should start it out right and let him pick first.
No. We're talking about athletes that are male and female, right? We should be inclusive in that.
No,
male.
male athletes, because you're the male
Just male.
aficionado.
That's just so. Like, you guys are horrible, man. Like, really,
All right,
I can't
and-
choose Serena Williams.
Just on a side
No.
note, we're gonna just have a tweet. I'm gonna read a tweet on the air. The Golden Ghost overthinking this means he's finishing dead last in this draft. Book it.
This is true. I haven't won a draft ever. But
I mean,
okay.
we're picking
So
we're picking topics right up your alley. So
that's not up my alley, though.
All right, just pick somebody. Okay, just do it. We're gonna run out of time.
Let's go. Let's go with fashionable athlete, male athlete.
Yeah, male aficionado athletes.
This is horrible. Oh, not. What's the tennis player name? Federer.
Yeah,
Roger Federer.
there you go. That's
I like the
Oh.
way Federer dresses. Yeah,
I thought you were
I
gonna
like
say
way
the
Federer
American
dresses.
guy. What was his name?
The black guy,
the one
No,
American that played tennis once.
The white guy.
the one black.
That
The
was
one
is the
white
white
American
American?
tennis player. You're gonna have to narrow it down a little bit more.
no, the guy that was like kind of good, but he was never good enough to win titles. It was after Pete Sampras and after
It's
Andre
like every
Agassi.
tennis player ever, though.
He kind of reminds like
Described every tennis
Andy
player
Roddick.
ever.
Andy Roddick is who I'm thinking of. I kept thinking JJ Redick, but I was like, no, that's not it. But Andy Roddick.
No, but Federer, he has
description
that
was-
classic look.
All right, so Chris goes with Andy Roddick. Okay.
No, I don't.
Who you got then?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna try and play both sides to this because I really don't know how people are gonna vote. If they're gonna vote on best dressed and best athlete, I don't know. But I'm gonna throw in LeBron James. I'm gonna throw LeBron James in there. He's always a sharp dressed man. He's debonair. Every time you see him off the court, you're like, man, LeBron is looking dapper today.
I remember when he bought the suits for the entire Cavs team, and they were the shorts, suits with shorts.
Yeah.
I love that. That was one of my
Yeah.
favorite fashion moments of LeBron James. Good pick
That
there,
was
Chris
definitely
America.
The worst fashion moment.
I'm going to
for
come
LeBron
back
James. But
around,
okay, go
and
ahead.
I'm going to go with the number 3 pick here in the draft. I'm going with Russell Westbrook. Russ is always very, very fashionable.
Yes, he
I
is.
like it.
Yes, he is.
He's on the board there. And then I'm going to come back around, and for my number 1 pick in the second round, I'm going to go in a little different direction here. I'm going to go with the notorious one, Conor McGregor.
I can see that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, Connor's good. So I see where it's going. All right, let's go.
All right,
Come
so
on, Chris.
I'm
Who
gonna
you got?
go. I'm gonna go a different route as well, and I'm gonna go across the pond to Europe, and I'm gonna go with a guy that has like the sharp dress and the dashing looks that all the ladies love, and that is one Cristiano Ronaldo.
Solid.
God dang it! That's a soccer player, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's not a
one of
soccer
the
player.
most
He's
well-known soccer players of all
he's a-
time. Yeah.
He's a footballer.
Well, yeah, but I was googling and he I know that guy. He looks good. He's decent. Let's go.
I know you
All
like
right,
that
you
guy.
took my guy.
Wink.
I hate you guys so much. All right, so I get 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Snake.
All right, so I'm gonna go a little edgy. I'm gonna take it a little different, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose Westbrook.
He's
I'm
already
gonna
been
get
selected.
Westbrook 'cause- wait, who took him?
I did.
Loudbeard.
When?
2
With
picks
the first-
ago.
My first pick.
You're horrible. I didn't hear that. I don't be listening to Loudbeard when he talks. God dang it, man. You guys suck, bro. LeBron James, Russell Westbrook is all gone. Can it be past athletes, or is it just
Yeah.
like athletes today?
No,
It can be
whatever.
Past athletes.
Just it was loose term, athlete.
I'm going to take it back because he was always had a classic style that I always admired. I'm going to go back to Joe Namath.
Ooh, solid.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
New York Joe.
That's
Broadway
pretty
Joe.
edgy.
He was always fashionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always fashionable. He was always out and looking decent. And then for the next extreme pick, since you took Westbrook, I guess I got to go Cam Newton, man. I don't agree
good
with
one.
him.
I
don't agree with him, but people like his style. So hey, look,
I like his rompers. You know, I've kind of emulate
you do
his
like his
fashion style
rompers.
from time to time.
All right.
like his
I have a pick that I want to take, but I'm going to save him for later because I feel like I can keep him in my back pocket. Like I want to pick him now because I think it's a top pick, but I kind of don't want to lose some of the other guys. So I'm going to stay in the soccer world. And I'm going to go with Beckham.
Nice.
I'm going to bend it like Beckham.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
What does
What
that
does
even
that
mean?
mean?
Of course I would.
It just seems like a Beckham kind of guy. You like those kind of guys, don't you?
All right, so I'm going to keep it in the
Tattoos
same
and
family.
blonde hair.
I'm going to go with an Odell Beckham. for
Oh,
my
you
pick.
took him right out of Max Scout Team's nose, right up from under his nose.
No.
He loves black guys with blonde
that
hair.
That wasn't the who I was going with.
He's very fashionable, and the hair. It's a very signature look. It's very signature. I like it. It's very fashionable. All of it. It works. I'm gonna have to go now. We're gonna go to the fourth round. My first pick in the fourth round. I'm gonna go a little hockey. I went basketball. I went UFC. I went football. I'm gonna switch over to some hockey, and PK Subban is my fourth pick in this draft.
Okay, nice pick. Nice pick.
Yep, there we go. Come on, Predator fans out there, Nashville, hockey fans. Come on.
Huh.
This is it.
Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna go with one Dwayne Wade. I'm gonna go full Miami Heat here. Got
Yeah,
LeBron
okay.
James.
Go wrong
Got
there.
Dwayne Wade.
Okay, Bosch is your last pick. I know it. I know
Yeah,
it.
it's coming. It's coming.
Coming, Chris Bosch.
You better take him
The
off
big
the board.
three.
Not
The big
one,
three.
not two, not three. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Anthony,
Nothing's
keep
it.
Googling. I hear you clicking in the background.
I am clicking away.
Click,
Go ahead.
click, click,
I
click,
had to
click,
figure out
click,
who I
click.
was looking for.
You got two.
I have the name.
You got two final picks.
I have two picks. So here's my two
These are
final
your
picks,
last
and this
two.
is for the big boys, because we're big boys, and the big boys need love too, man. I'm gonna go with Khalil Mack. Always debonair, big boy, looks very debonair in the suit. And then I'm gonna blow you away. I'm gonna win this one. I won this one. I'm gonna go with Michael Strahan for my last pick.
Oh, very good pick. Very good pick.
Michael Strahan is like he's the face of football right now. You know, the suits
No,
and the
he's-
ties and all that.
I don't think he's
Yeah,
the face
he
of
is.
football anymore. I think people now associate him more with like Good Morning America.
Yeah, he's a talk show host.
Yeah, but more people watch football because he used to play it, and now he's on Good Morning America.
This
so
is
everybody
kind of what
associates
happens,
it.
though. This is what happens when you go away from the game and you do something else. People start associating you more with that new thing that you do. Like nobody says that The Rock is the face of wrestling because The Rock hasn't really done wrestling that much, and people now know him more as an actor. Now, Michael Strahan is just the morning show talk show host. Like a lot of people who watch that and think of Michael Strahan today don't think New York Giants Super Bowl champion.
I'd have to
I mean,
agree
they
with
know
that.
it. It's like
I'd
a
have to agree.
passing, like, oh yeah, he was that guy that won a Super Bowl 12 years ago. But think about that. He retired 12 years ago. That's insane.
Yeah, that wasn't long. Wow.
But I'm pretty sure if you said who's the face of football, Michael Strahan would not come to your mind.
Well, he's the face when you think of like pregame and all that good stuff. Like you look for Michael Strahan and his analysis and stuff. I mean, I do. I like Michael Strahan. I like the way it just presented well. I don't know why. It just is.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'm
so
being
is
tricked. I don't know.
this my fifth pick, Loudbeard?
This is your fifth
It's your
pick.
All right, this is the guy I had to put in my back pocket. I wanted to take him third, but I knew he'd be around because, I think he's sort of overlooked. He's always been overlooked. You've always known about him. You've always thought he's a solid guy, a solid player. But for whatever reason, well, I know the reason why. It's because he's buried on a bad team most of the time. And that's one Larry Fitzgerald.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, people are gonna have to like Google these guys in suits because they're just normally not in suits.
Oh yeah,
Like, if you
people
don't
never heard of
see 'em-
LeBron James or Dwayne Wade or Larry.
I'm just
Fitzgerald?
saying, but you're gonna have to like you have to go back and Google them because like when you think about LeBron James, you don't think about. Well, I do think about those dang on shorts that he brought the whole team, but everybody else thinks of basketball. You know, basketball.
I don't know. I
shorts
think
and
you have two
basketball
images of
jerseys.
LeBron James. One of him crying with cramps, and then the other image is him dressed really nice walking into the arena with a man purse and wine.
He did have a man purse. That was
Full-bodied
awesome, man.
Shiraz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shiraz is good though, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
would
blame
say
him
that.
on that. It is. You don't drink wine. No one likes you.
So with the last pick
Seriously.
in my draft here, I am going to select. Man, I have so many places I could go with this, but I'm gonna diversify my portfolio. I'm going a different sport. Major League Baseball is just starting out here for the season, and one of the big storylines all season long was whether or not this guy was going to get paid. He's got the fashionable hair swoop, and now he is a bazillionaire, and that would be Bryce Harper with my final pick.
I thought you were going to go with Kyler Murray. He's a pretty decent. I thought about him for a minute.
So
but
you were cutting in and out there, Loudbeard. So I don't know if it's going to cut in and out on the recording, but just so everybody knows, he picked Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. Well, it might have been an internet issue, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it could
sometimes.
just be on my end. Hopefully it comes over on the recording, but just in case it doesn't.
Okay.
So
You
who do
heard
you guys, I don't know if you were working off the same list I was, Loudbeard. We know that Anthony Mack was clicking all over the place, so he probably wasn't working
Yes.
off this list. But
No.
who do you think was the number one most fashionable athlete according to Sports Illustrated? Were you working off of that list, Loudbeard?
Yeah, I looked at the one from this past year. Was it Odell Beckham on there as number one or LeBron?
No, but it was another New York Giant.
Eli Manning.
Really?
It was definitely
Yeah.
Eli. No, I think I might have been looking at last year's. Was
Maybe,
it Saquon?
maybe. No, it was Victor Cruz.
Oh, you're right.
Really?
You're right. I did see that. You know what? I was looking off that same list. I just couldn't remember because I wrote down a bunch of names here.
So Victor Cruz is
No,
one that is number one here because they put actual fashion experts on this top 50 list. But I think that's going to
We're
be
not
the
fashion
one.
experts.
That's going to be one of those ones where you put Victor Cruz, like you draft Victor Cruz, and people like Max Scout Team said you're gonna have to Google Victor Cruz because I only
You're gonna
know
have to
Victor
Google
Cruz in a
Victor
football uniform. Like I don't have any memories. All the guys that you all mentioned, like I've seen them in suits and dressed nice. I don't think I've ever seen Victor Cruz out of a Giants uniform
Yeah.
and shoulder pads.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him out of Giants uniform either.
So, what were some of your honorable mentions, Chris America?
Timothy Richard Tebow has to be on there.
What?
Ooh,
He
I
always
did
wears
not have
good
him on my
suits.
list. I'm
He
surprised he
wears-
didn't make it.
Because when he
He
goes
just-
on like SEC
He looks
Nation
great.
or whatever, he has a
He always
great,
looks
he has a
great.
really sharp looking suit on.
Always.
Huh. Okay.
Good one.
It's not like that boring I'm a sportscaster suit. It's he goes all out. Andre
And
Iguodala.
then we're gonna
Yep.
then
Iggy.
we're gonna honorable mention Deion Sanders too.
Yeah,
right?
how did
Deion.
Deion Sanders not even get drafted? I didn't even
I
because
thought
I was
about
looking at
him,
more
but-
current
but-
athletes.
I thought about him and I was like, you know what?
You picked Michael Strahan over Neon Dion.
Because
You would.
more people know Michael Strahan.
No,
Like,
they don't.
more people
No,
know
they
Michael-
don't. Nobody knows.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I
Once
say
again,
because of
he's
the
on Good
morning
Morning
show.
America.
People that aren't
He's on
football
Good-
fans.
Oh, but I think if
listen,
sports, but if you're
he's on
talking
GMA.
sports fans, if you're talking
I'm
sports
just-
fans, Neon
More people
Dion's
know Michael
more
Strahan
than he's
than
prime
Deion
time, man.
Sanders.
No,
More people know Michael
that's
Strahan.
gonna be
than
that's a
Deion
Twitter
Sanders.
poll. I'm
All
making
day.
that a Twitter poll right now.
Go
Who's
ahead.
a bigger
Let's
name?
do it. Who's a bigger name, Michael Strahan or Deion Sanders?
All right, Chris America,
Today,
put it up there.
it is Michael
Book it.
Strahan.
That's a good poll topic. All right, I got Von Miller. I think Von Miller's very
Ah.
suave.
I like Von Miller. Yeah, he's always out there a little bit.
Yep. Tom Brady.
He's kind of one of those Cam Newton types dressers,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah. Tom Brady, he gets dressed by his supermodel wife.
And he still looks like a scrub.
Yeah, I
Oh,
couldn't
come
go
on.
for Tom Brady because he
playing.
does sometimes wear those god-awful turtlenecks. I can't do turtlenecks.
Yeah.
What about
Like a scrub.
Antonio Brown? Just the blonde mustache. Does he get in as most fashionable for sporting that fashion icon, the blonde mustache?
Yeah, but his agent knocks him out the running for going to Oakland Raiders, though. So, sorry.
That's why he's honorable mention. He doesn't make the list. What about Shaun White,
about
the
a
flying
bad
tomato?
I don't. Oh,
You don't
the
know who that
redhead
is?
guy.
Oh, yeah.
The redhead, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know Shaun White. Is.
Snowboarder?
Cool.
You've ever heard of him? Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love,
I like
Russell
watching
Wilson. I got all kinds of.
Oh, what
athletes on
about
my
Joe?
list.
What about Joakim
You
Noah?
chose Russell Wilson, though.
Joakim Noah.
What?
Joakim.
Joakim Noah.
They call him Joakim.
Really? Is he still in the league? He ain't in the
Yeah,
league
he's
no
on
more.
the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they said he should have been an All-Star this year.
What?
No, I made
Who
that
said
up.
that?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody ever said that, bro.
Well,
Come on, man.
when he was in Chicago, he was all right.
When he was in Chicago, he was trash too.
Come on,
No,
man.
he was solid.
That's
in
blasphemy.
No, he was
Chicago. No.
Joakim Noah was always
That's
trash,
that's
man. I don't
that's
care
the
what
Gator
anybody
hater in you
says.
coming out.
No, this is not a Gator hater. He's just trash. He's never like he's better than me, but he's never been a great.
He-
ball player.
he-
He's
out of
never
all
been
the-
We're running
out
out
of
of time here. We are. It's almost that time, guys. But I just wanted to say, the report comes out that Kaepernick and Eric Reed only got paid less than $10 million. Do you think that's
That's
true, or you
horrible.
think that's fake news?
We will talk about this on Twitter all weekend, but that is horrible news. That is horrible number. And if that's the case, just throw the suit away. Why even sue him? Why even bring it about to get $10 million? $10 million is nothing. Like,
Wait.
seriously.
What? $10 million dollars? And I just dropped the lawsuit altogether.
Okay. $10 million for us is a lot of money. But for what they endured and what happened to them, $10 million is a drop in the bucket. That's somebody's fine. That's the fines collected over the first game, the first week of NFL next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, $10 million isn't anything.
So you just go with
it's-
nothing at all? This is insulting. I want nothing then.
It is insulting. $10 million for what I endured?
You know,
Yes, it's
Anthony, if it were
insulting.
me,
I want more.
you know what I would want?
End the show.
We're gonna
Hey,
finish
y'all
this.
have a great weekend. Hopefully you don't walk away from $10 million this weekend. You make the right
You
decision.
walk away from $10
Listen,
million.
download us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Podbean, or wherever else you find podcasts. Make sure you subscribe. Check us out on Barn Burner. Check us out on 12 Ounce Sports Network. We out.
We're out. I'm not done with you guys. Twitter all weekend. 10 million my behind.
Hey, what's up there, listeners? This is your friendly neighborhood loudbeard, and I'm here to tell you that there's two type of people in the world: those that are on a podcast and those that want to be on a podcast. And if you are one of those out there that want to be on a podcast, one of the first decisions you will need to make is which podcast host you want to use. That's right. If you're thinking about starting a podcast, you need to check out Podbean. Here at Scout Team Radio, we have been using Podbean since the very beginning, and we absolutely love it. They are easy to use, and they have affordable options. Just go to podbean.com/STR. That's right, Scout Team Radio. Podbean.com/STR to get started today. What are you waiting for?